to another episode of our weekly live session, Business Stories of Loss and Recovery. This weekly live session is sponsored by our Lagos Cares team, who have grants for businesses that have been affected by COVID-19. So today we're going to be talking to Favor, who is a business owner in the fashion industry and has, she has a story of loss and how she bounced back from it. So she's going to be sharing different lessons and insights from her experience and what we all learned from seeing that, every business, has its ups and downs and has faced some level of loss at point. So I'm Amada Adejiran. I lead the digital communication at LSCTF, and Favor is here with me. So welcome, Favor, and thanks it's great to have you on board.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Awesome. Favor, we wanted to start really asking you to share your experience of when you faced loss during the NSAS saga. So what exactly happened and what was the impact that this had on your business?
Okay, I based in Kurudu and I sell makeup products, makeup stuff. I'm also a makeup artist and a fashion designer. But sometimes if I don't have things doing at home, I just take the makeup products out to sell.
Okay.
So on that fateful day, I was at garage selling the makeup stuff. Just had noise.
Yes.
People were shouting, "They are coming! They are coming! They are coming!" and all that. So I left my goods there and I ran. On getting back, I could not find it. They were all on the floor. They scattered everything. So it was
wow.
only a few items I recovered from it.
Oh wow. And at that very point, how did you feel when you went there and you realized that your entire investment was on the floor and there was so much you lost? How did you feel at that point?
I was so down. I was not happy at all. At that point, I was even crying. Self, I was crying,
Oh,
but there's nothing to do.
sorry, then what?
I said I was down, but there's nothing I can do about it. I was just crying.
Oh, I see. That's really sad. And what motivated you to get back up when you were in this situation?
First of all, my kids. So
Hmm.
I don't want my kids, yes, my daughters. I don't want what happened to me to happen to them. So I have to work to provide for them and give them a better life.
Hmm. Okay. So that was your major motivation to get back up.
Yes, yes.
And what were your first steps? What were the very first things you did when you realized that your business was already that it was already in a state of destruction? What were the very first things that you did to get back? What were
I
the
heard
first steps?
about the NSAS loan and all that. Someone that told me, so I applied. It's
Yes.
faith. I just applied, and like after 2 weeks, they called me that
Yes.
they will credit my account with some certain amount and all that. The Lagos State even opened an account for me. It was not my personal account. They put the money. They
Wow.
opened an account for me and they paid money into it. So I used money to start up from somewhere.
Amazing. And what were the first things that so regarding the recovery, what were the first things you did? Did you get your store back first? Did you try to get some of the products that you had lost first? What were the very first things you did with the funds received from NSCTF?
Okay. Like I said, I'm a makeup artist. As at then, I don't really have my makeup tools. So I use the money
Okay.
to get some things like the makeup box and few of the items. That's what I use the
Okay.
money for.
Amazing. Amazing. So what would you say this has taught you about loss? What were the kind of things what would you say are the lessons that you learned from this particular experience?
Okay, first of all, never to give up. No matter the situation you once find yourself in, don't give up. Try to, you should always try to like push harder and God will take control of the remaining. I never learned to give up.
So you basically learned resilience.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So how would you say that this experience has taught you about the way you manage your business now? Do you stock up? Would you, continue stocking up on a lot of goods and products, or what how has this impacted your business in terms of the learnings? What kind of things will you do, or are you trying that are different from what you used to do before, based on what you've learned from this experience? I don't know if you understand that. It's a bit of a long question.
Okay. First of all, it has taught me to to put things in order, to use money to do the right thing at the right time. There are
Hmm.
some certain things we don't need now, but one month when might want to purchase it, but you don't really need that thing.
At the moment.
So yeah, at the moment. So I'll suggest that whatsoever you need at the right time and you have the money or the capacity to do it, you do it and leave the rest for the right time.
I see. So looking at the industry that you play in, what would you say are the challenges? What would you say are the opportunities in this your business line? What kind of things, if somebody was going into this industry, be it fashion, makeup, what kind of opportunities would you say are open to them, that they can quickly learn and get on board with? What kind of opportunities would you say exist?
Opportunity for the makeup,
Yes.
you can get connections, maybe those people that shoot movie, do acting, you do makeup for their movie and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it's good to have a handwork, sha. It's good, really really good,
It's good to have a what? Sorry, I didn't get that.
like something doing.
Okay, okay, I see, I see. But what are the challenges that you say also exist in this your business?
Okay, challenges. Sometimes someone might call you to come and do makeup for them. On getting there, after doing the makeup and everything, they won't pay you the exact amount you guys talked about. Or while doing
Mm,
the makeup, they'll tell you, I don't like it, clean it, this is not what I want, this is not how I want it, and all that. So that is just the minor. Or for the clothing aspect, you might say a dress for customer now, they'll tell you, this is not the particular style I want, this is not what I asked
yeah.
you to do, you have to take it back and do what I want and all that, or else I won't pay you your money. So these are the minor challenges that are there.
So, and how do you mitigate against risks like that? So, what have you learned in your experience in managing things like that, or dealing with those kind of situations?
Okay, for the makeup, before I start, I will tell you, do you have any idea of what you want me to do for you, like a picture of what you want me to do for you?
Okay,
Or if you don't have, I might choose, but I will show you to choose
okay,
the one you want. For the clothes too, same thing. If you have a style you want me to sew for you and all that, but if you don't, I might choose for you, but I will allow you to go through it first before sewing it for you.
okay. So, having a catalog or like a gallery of some sort, where they can see like different options or what they have access to
Yes,
and all that is
yes,
also helpful in this
yes,
line of business. Okay, so
yes.
how about, for people who want to so I think in dealing with, from sharing the experience of the loss that you said you faced, looking at it, will you say if you were to pick another, do you think your losses would have been more or less if you were in a different line of business?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And even I own a shop at that area when that thing happen, those people that has a shop, they lost a really really big item. Like
Yeah.
some they lost their shop, they pack their goods, some they burn down their shop and all that. So
Uh,
that's just it.
yeah. So in a way, it's safe to say that in a way it's safe to say that even your the nature of your business really helped you with your survival as well. I mean, the kind of business that you run was also useful um, in helping you to manage this loss.
Yes.
Okay. How long is business for? In this business line for?
6 years.
6 years. Awesome. Awesome. So I also wanted to know that if you if you see people who I mean from this experience, did you also learn anything about maybe the way you manage your funds or the way you stock your products or anything like that? Did you also learn anything, helpful from this experience around that as well?
Yes.
Okay. Could you share some of those learnings with us?
Like before the incident happened, if I should see
Yes.
any money, I will just use it to get goods,
Yes.
buy it down and all that. But ever since the thing happened, I don't really spend money on buying products down. It is only when I
Okay.
need them I go to market and get them.
Okay. 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 Anything else that you also do differently as a result of the incident?
Yeah, I sell sneakers, I sell clothes online.
Okay, I see. I see. So do you buy those? Do you buy them and keep them, or you buy them based on order?
No, it's drop shipping business.
Okay, okay, okay. I see. I see. Okay, okay, okay. That's amazing. So, what kind of skills do you feel like people should have based on what you shared on when what kind of things do you what kind of knowledge, what kind of personality, maybe they should be patient or things like that. What are those type of things that you feel like they would need if they're going into this type of business?
First of all, patience. Secondly, tolerance.
Hmm.
Thirdly, they should learn how to know how to speak to clients and others. Some customers and clients can be so annoying, but just know how, yes, just learn how to speak with them with patience and listen to them. Even if they are not right or correct, just have to listen to whatsoever they
Hmm.
are saying.
I see. So you would not recommend this for someone who is a bad listener or someone who is impatient.
No, no, I won't. I won't.
Okay. So looking at I mean like starting up in this space, what would you say people would need to like start up like their businesses in this space?
Like, I don't get.
So like what kind of tools, what kind of materials would they need to start up?
Like, for now, I don't have a shop yet.
Okay.
So they will need makeup box and few items. It's not compulsory you have a shop before you can start doing makeup or the fashion stuff. You can have a machine, sewing machine, and keep it in your house. Start sewing from your house. Like me, I sew from my
Yeah.
house. My makeup too from my house. So sometimes I do home delivery, home service.
Okay. Okay. Okay, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, we've learned so much from your experience and what you shared. And I really like how you said, when you went through that moment, when you went through that rough time, the first thing that you thought about were your children. You thought about your daughters, and you're like, you have to get back up because you don't want them to go through what you have experienced in life. And I think that that's very empowering and inspiring for a lot of women who run businesses out there. And I know you also spoke about how easy it was for you to get the funding from LSA. So I also wanted to talk about how you felt, when you found that opportunity, and the impact it had on like your business generally.
Seriously, I was so happy. At first, when I was filling the form, someone was like telling me it's not real. Don't bother yourself, don't waste your time. And I said, let me just try. Luck might shine on me. So when
Yes.
they called me like 2 weeks after that, they sent me a message that they have opened an account for me and they'll be paying so amount in it. I was so happy. When I now saw the
Wow.
credit alert, I was just jumping and I was very, very happy and thankful to God.
Amazing, amazing. And how quickly did this help you get back up, from how quickly did it help your business recover?
As soon as I got the money, I just went to the store, I got my makeup stuff and all that.
No time
I
to
didn't
waste
even waste
anymore.
time at all, at all. But if I should hold the money longer, I might spend it on things that are not really necessary. So I just went to the
Yeah.
market immediately.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Favor. This has been really helpful and has been really insightful. So, like I said at the beginning of this session, this particular live session is sponsored by our Lagos Cares unit. So we have, thanks to everybody who's joined in, we have a grant that has three different
Okay.
categories. If you just click, you can check them out. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody who's tuning in or who's watching. So you can, if you go to our Instagram bio, even our Facebook or our LinkedIn and our website, actually, any of our platforms, click the link on our bio. You will see the information for the Lagos Cares Grant. It's also important that I mentioned that we'll be having an FAQ session, a general live FAQ session specifically for the Lagos Grant Program. So if you've applied and you're waiting for a response, or you haven't applied yet, or you have some complications or challenges, in the next coming weeks, we will be having a live FAQ where you can join in and share any comments, challenges, questions, or inquiries you might have for the Lagos Cares program. But thank you very much, Favor. We really learned a lot from your journey. I found it very inspiring, to always get back up, like you said, never give up, always be brilliant and be focused and determined in whatever it is that you put your mind to. So that's a lot of sharing that I'm sure that a lot of business owners, either be them in the beauty, fashion industry, or whatever industry they find themselves in, would also find very helpful. So thank you very much for sharing. And we're rooting for you. We do wish you luck, in your business endeavors, and pray that everything you do work on is a success. So thank you very much.
Amen.
Favor.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
and have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
So, thank you everybody for watching this short and insightful session. Please remember that if you go to any of our pages, you will see the information for our Lagos Cares grants. You can click the link in our bio on Instagram specifically, and you will see all the details you need to apply. It takes you directly to the site, and you see all the. Also, look out for our FAQ session coming up, our Q&A session rather, which is coming up very soon, where you can get all the information you need. If you've had challenges, inquiries, questions, or anything like that you want to ask about our grant, for our Lagos Cares grant, you will see it on that platform. Thank you everyone for joining, and have a